Okay.
List of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. You know I love the players, and you love the game. So goddamn reckless, we'll take this way too far. It'll leave you breathless with a nasty scar. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane, but I got a blank the floor. Gave all you had, but why you wanna give more? The more that you give, the more it will take. Thin line beyond which you really can't fake. Fire, fire on the mountain. Fire, fire on the mountain. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Other times, forgotten space. Your eyes looked from your mother's face. Wildflower seed, sand and stone. Sweet Carolina, what compels me to go? Oh, my sweet disposition, may you one day carry me home. looking for a steady hand. Here I stand in the land of the rocks in the valley, trying to be a better man for you. Now the me is stronger than you. Love will always be, if we let it go. I will try to be there for you if I can. What if I can't?
At least it's honest, eh? Step 4 will be something about disposing of the bodies or something like that.
Oh, why do they leave on the day that you needed them the most? Simple cards and things, rose-colored sunsets, no flowers. Your circuit's dead, there's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? Am I floating round my tin can, far above the moon? If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you and your soul embarks, then I will follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see. I hope it isn't me who's left behind. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together. One day I'll be gone, or one day you'll be gone. And a stone taught me to fly. Love taught me to cry. So come on, cut.
Hey, there we are. Caught me tuning up. I just remembered I had this guitar in open E. I was messing around with... yeah, it's back in standard now. I was messing around in open E over the weekend. Not an open tuning I'm familiar with, and really having some great fun with that. Fantastic. I got loads of new ideas for new songs already just from playing around in open E. It's fantastic. So, I shouldn't have said that. Under pressure to write them now. Hey Dad, how's it going? Nice to see you in. Always first in the line. Let me just see what we've got in the queue so far. Oh, brilliant. And first time chat from Donna Ruka. How are you doing? Donna, you were at the, if I'm not mistaken, you were at the songwriting thing last week in St. Asaph. Thanks for coming in and checking out Twitch. I know I was talking about it during the session and, saying how useful I think it is and how it would be nice to get more local musicians on there. Who else we got in? Tina's in. Hi, Tina. Now then, the thing with the, I can see, Donna, there, you've tried to put in one of the names of my songs, and that's one I did last week, wasn't it? As you're new to Twitch, what you might not realise is you have to preface the commands with an exclamation mark. And the one for song request is !SR, and then you can put the name of the song. Or you can just go off to the actual song list and just click the request button there and they'll come up. So thank you for requesting that one. There we are, I'll put it in for you. So if I press my little button here, that'll show us we've got a few songs on the list already. Hi, Kath. Catherine's just joined me on the sofa here, so as well as you guys out in cyberspace. Does anybody call it cyberspace anymore? I have a real live audience member right in front of me here. And guess what? Dad's requested Stars Go Blue as the first song, so that's kind of our song, isn't it? Hey, Rodster's in as well. Rodster, how's it going? Oh, wonderful to see you. Thanks, Rodster. And Crowley's in as well. Wow, we're off to a good start, and I haven't played a note yet. Right, I'm just checking my reverb's working. Okay. Okay, all right. I should have had the reverb off while I was talking. Hopefully that's better. All is good, Alan. I'm glad to hear it, Rodster. Hope you're well, sir. Right, let me get these words out. Those of you who've been here for the last few weeks will know I've started to go to my local open mic night again regularly, which is down in Ruthin. It's not too far from here. I've been going back there for 3 or 4 weeks now. Really enjoying it, it's great. And I did this one there last week. Now then, if I put my headphones, I might be able to actually hear myself and what I'm doing. Cool. Right then, here we go. I was going to sing that. I felt myself get about to cough. That's not the start, is it?
Dancing where the stars go blue, dancing where the evening fell, dancing in your wooden shoes, in a wedding dancing out on 7th Street, dancing through the underground, dancing little marionette. Are you happy now? Where do you go when you're lonely? Where do you go when you're blue? Where do you go when you're lonely? I'll follow you. When the stars go blue, stars go blue, stars go blue, stars go blue. Laughing with your pretty mouth, laughing with your broken eyes, laughing with your lover's tongue in a lullaby. Where do you go when you're lonely? Where do you go when you're blue? Where do you go when you're lonely? I'll follow you. When the stars go blue, stars go blue, stars go blue.
When the stars go blue. That was all right. Oh, and I've got some claps in the room here, guys. Thanks, Kath. Thank you, Dad, for the suggestion. Right. We can mark that one as played. Oh, claps from Crowley. And Donna says, sounded beautiful. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Wonderful. Right, one of my own songs next. Dad has requested one of my songs called Lay Your Cards Down. Yeah, I went to a really interesting event just last Friday night. Just a local event for people interested in songwriting, basically. So local songwriters and so on. And there were about I think there were 10 people there, but I think 7 played, or 8, can't remember. And it was a nice evening. And hence all my original songs are in a separate pile at the moment, away from my main file. So I must remember that, otherwise I'll confuse myself looking for them afterwards. Yeah, and I didn't play this one on the night, so this is another one of my originals. This was inspired a couple of years ago. This is about 3 years old, this song. And my eldest son was still living with us at the time, but he was thinking of and preparing to move out, with his partner and moving into a place of their own and so on. And so it was just thinking about that really prompted this song. So it's called Lay Your Cards Down. I just have a drink of water. Very proud dad. The sound is beautiful. Gosh, is it? Do you know, you'll know I'm forever tweaking the settings here. And I'm always asking you, aren't I? Let me know if the guitar's too loud or the vocal's too loud or whatever. I took the looper rig. Let me see if for those of you who haven't seen it, if I do solo cam, is this going to work? Yay! There we go. So if I move the camera, you'll go all dizzy now for a moment. But that's the looping rig down there, and I took all that down to the pub last week. With the expectation that I might, use it in the open mic night. However, I couldn't get a sound out of it. I don't know what's going on, because obviously it's set up to work here with my computer. So I couldn't get it to work. But obviously, in moving it and then bringing it back and setting it all up again, I'm concerned that maybe some of the knobs got moved a little bit. So the fact that you've said the sound is beautiful is probably more luck than judgment.
Fading daylight, waiting for the night to fall away to blue. Listen up, baby, 'cause I gotta say these days belong to you. Lay those cards down on the table. Show me what you got. The shadows burned across the fields so many times I feel lost. Settle down easy, gonna grieve me when you finally say goodbye. I don't wanna break off, time to take off now. You've grown your wings to fly. Lay those cards down on the table. What will be, will be. The river finds its own way down the mountainside to the sea. Nothing's gonna be the same when you're gone away. Wherever you may roam, may you never be alone. We will always be your home, making your way to the day, though it will be bittersweet. Gonna feel prouder and shout it loud to see you standing on your own 2 feet. Lay those cards down on the table. If life is just a game, play it wisely, 'cause your time will surely come all the same.
Oh, I got some claps in the room there from Catherine. Thanks, Gath. Thanks, Dad, for the request. Oh, brilliant. Let's have a look at the queue, guys. So, I've just done that one. I can mark that one as played now, so that one will disappear. Next up, we've got Constant Companion, which says it was requested by me, but it was actually Donna's request, so I've put that one in. Hey Leslie, how's it going? Nice to see you. And always a smile's in as well. Hey, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Ah, really nice to see so many fine folks. Oh, there's a slight breeze blowing up the stairs here, and if I'm not careful, it's going to blow my papers off the stand. So the little fridge magnet is required. Great song, strong paternal concerns. Yeah, it's that sort of song, isn't it? Good to see you. I've been spending time with my grandchildren and staying out of trouble. It's been lovely. Oh, nice one. Always a smile. How wonderful. We don't have grandchildren just yet, but I'm sure it probably won't be long, although I shouldn't say that. My eldest is 26 and he lives with his partner. They're getting married next year, and I'm sure it won't be long after that. You guys know this song, one of my originals, Constant Companion. I always dedicate this one to Rico, who loved it. He requested it every week, and it was his favourite song of mine, I think. And we lost Rico about a couple of months ago, didn't we? So rest in peace, Rico. And I'll always dedicate this one to him, I think, or at least I'll always think of him when I play it. Strangely, for the first time ever last week, I played this song in public. I mentioned the songwriting session that I went to on Friday night. And I had a bunch of my own songs with me, and I had no preference really as to what I did and what I didn't do. And it came to the end of the night, and I was sort of going through them, and I thought, oh yeah, okay, I'll do this one. So I actually played it in front of people for the first time, which seems strange because I've played it so many times on the stream, you know. But of course, not having the looper and everything, it was just a completely acoustic, experience. So it was quite nice just to play it acoustically, actually. But I'm going to do the usual loop thing now, because I love it.
just another night ends. My money-filled glasses for strangers I thought were my friends. And you picked me up out of a hole. You rattled my cage and you steadied my soul. You're a constant companion, a shadow on my soul. Like a fire in the darkness, you pull me back for more. Back in the day, we were living so free. Nothing else mattered in my life except the bottle and me. But now I don't know which way to go. And it's hard to aim high when I'm this damn low. 'Cause you're a constant companion, a shadow on my soul.
Flutes, thank you so much for the raid. Well done, Raiders. How are you all doing? You've caught me right in the middle of one of my space jams. That was Constant Companion. Thank you, Whole Flutes, for the raid halfway through that song. Wonderful. Oh, thank you. Who have we got there? Jessie, is it? Followed. And Cypress the Witch. What a great name. Cypress the Witch. Excellent. You can come in here and cast your spells anytime. Thank you. Ah, Tina loves that one. Thank you, Tina. That was one of my original songs, guys. Constant Companion. I was just saying, I played that live for the first time in a room full of people just last week, having played it many times here on the stream. And I always do it on the looper here on the stream, but obviously without the looper and everything, just stripped back at a songwriting session it was in a pub locally. So it's kind of got a different flavour with just the acoustic, but I think, it stands up. It's okay. But it is great fun doing it on the looper. Right. Let me have a look at the list, guys. I've just done Constant Companion there. Whole Flutes, if you're staying around, I know sometimes, I think you're a bit like me, aren't you? Sometimes you've got other things to do after a stream, or you need to make a meal or just go and do other things. That's absolutely fine if you've got a raid and run, but if you are hanging around, I'd love to do a song for you if you have time. And in the meantime, we've got I Will Follow You Into the Dark. Wonderful request from Crowley. Thank you, Crowley. I love this song. Here it is. Yeah, I mentioned this, I've talked about this songwriters thing a couple of times, but during the evening I was talking about Twitch as well, because not many, I don't think, maybe only one person there had heard of it. However, I think everybody was genuinely sort of intrigued and interested in it. And I know at least one person from the session is here on the stream tonight, so So I've done my bit for trying to promote Twitch to the local musicians here. It would be lovely to have some more local musicians to be able to raid to and you know, support, mutual support, that sort of thing. Having said that, of course, Twitch is a diverse and global audience, and that's why we all love it, isn't it? Quick slurp. I've got that special Guinness again. The invisible Guinness. How about that?
Love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding lights or tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I will follow you into the dark. In Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rules, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never went back. If heaven and hell decide that they both satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I will follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary, and the soles of your shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now, but it's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I will follow you into the dark. Then I will follow you into the dark.
Thank you, Crowley, for the suggestion. Right, I saw some interesting chat there, I think. And did I see Tonecaster in as well? I did. Hey, Tonecaster, how's it going? Guys, if you don't follow Tonecaster, do yourselves a favour. Let me see if I can do the... how do I do it? I've forgotten how to do it. I've genuinely forgotten how to do it. How do we do the clip thing, Rodster, with the actual player? I've completely forgotten. Oh, it might be SO clip. Guys, Tonecaster is an absolute pro guitarist, and you know, easily my favourite pro guitarist on Twitch. He's just awesome and a hell of a nice guy as well. Let's see if we can get a clip up. That was a strange one. I couldn't hear that, so there's something wrong with my monitoring for the clips, so I couldn't hear any of that. I'm hoping that you guys could. This next song has been requested by Hall Flutes, who is himself, obviously, having raided in. He's obviously a streamer too, and he streams himself playing wonderful music. He actually makes flutes, hence the name. And is a really accomplished musician. So let's see if we can get some clips. Just while I get my papers sorted out. There we go.
What instruments do I play? Mostly flute and tin whistle are my main instruments. I can play at the guitar. I can do basic chords and a little bit of fingering. The violin behind me is I have a request thing where you can request me play it, but I don't recommend it. It's working with it about 4 years.
Ah, there we are. Yeah, I'll have to sort this monitoring out. I couldn't hear either of those clips. But it's handy doing that. It gives me time to get my papers out and have a drink. But guys, go give those guys a follow. They're both wonderful streamers. So, oh, do you know what? I've done it again. I've forgotten to keep up with the chat. Found a circle of musicians here. Please don't be scared by me following you all. Cypress the Witch, that's great. That's what Twitch is all about, isn't it? You can hang out for ages and still discover so many people that you think, wow, how have I never seen this person before, you know? The problem, of course, then becomes trying to find time to tune into everybody's stream, and, you know, you can't be everywhere all at once, can you? Unless your name's Rodster. 15 tabs open at once. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm guessing Rodster. Is that true? Oh, thanks, guys, for dropping some songs in the request. We've got a few in the queue now. That's great. I'm just trying to catch up with the chat here and make sure I didn't miss anything. Tonecaster says that was the hot tub clip. Okay, that sounds fun. Is that streaming in a different category now? You're one of those hot tub people, are you? Cypress the Witch recommend his channel. Was that in relation to Hall Flux? Yeah. Wonderful guy. He has a nifty crystal clear flute that he made a little lightsaber out of. Whoa. Yeah, it must be so talented to make those things. I wonder, Hall Flux, do you ever stream yourself actually, you know, in the production of those things? Because I'm sure people would be very interested in that as well as the music, you know. First time chat. Landlocked Pirate, hey, come back from the lurk and find a new Twitch friend. Wonderful. Welcome, Landlocked Pirate. It's so nice to have you here. Right, I think I'm caught up. Cypress the Witch, already trying to split my time between you, Hall Flutes, and Tonecaster. Well, there's always the VODs as well, isn't there? It's not quite the same as live, though, is it? I always put my VODs on YouTube the next day. Well, when I remember the next day, and sometimes it's 2 or 3 days later if I forget. Love to see the creative stuff. Yeah, definitely. I'm like that as well when I watch other streamers. I'm always quite interested in hearing people's originals and so on, you know. There's so much talent out there, isn't there? Ooh, I'm going to tune up. I've got something a bit weird going on there. That was it. Cool. Right, we've got a request from Whole Flutes.
You say you want a diamond on a ring of gold. You say you want the story to remain untold, but all the promises we made from the cradle to the grave, when all I want is you. You say you give me a highway with no one on it, a treasure just to look upon it, all the riches in the night. You say you give me eyes on a moon of blindness, a river in a time of dryness, a harbor in the tempest, and all the promises we made from the cradle to the grave, when all I want is you. cradle to the grave, when all I want is you. Is you.
There you go. Pole flutes. That one's for your request. All I want is you two. Thanks for the request. Right. I've just need to reset this Starship Enterprise. There we go. Hey, Vligendavir's made a request as well. I didn't see you sneak in. How are you doing? Really nice to see you, Vligendavir. Oh, thank you guys. Thanks for the claps. Very kind of you. I always get nervous when Tonecaster's here because he's a proper guitar player. Right, next up we've got a Ryan Adams classic. I love this song. Vligendavir, did you come in with the raid? Wonderful. Thank you. So nice to see you. Hope you're well. Oh, Tonecaster's going into lurk. Take it easy, my friend. No worries. Actually wanted to request Constant Companion again. I could play that all night. It's just that jam section just over 2 chords is just too much fun. I suspect people might get a bit bored of it though after 10 minutes. All right, let's do some Ryan Adams. Anybody up for some Ryan Adams? I know Dad is because you requested it, Dad. I love this song.
I went down to Houston, stopped in San Antonio. I passed up the station for the bus. Was trying to find me something, I wasn't sure just what. Man, I ended up with pockets full of dust. So I went on to Cleveland, I ended up insane. Bought a borrowed suit and I learned to dance. Well, I was spending money like the way it likes to rain. Man, I ended up with pockets full of cane. Oh, my sweet Carolina, what compels me to go? Oh, my sweet disposition. May you one day carry me home. Well, I ain't never been to Vegas, but I've gambled up my life. Building newsprint boats, I raced to sewer mains. Was trying to find me something, and I wasn't sure just what. It's funny how they say that some things never change. Oh, my sweet Carolina, what compels me to go? Oh, my sweet disposition, may you one day carry me home. Well, up here in the city, it feels like things are closing in. The sunset's just my light bulb burning out. Well, I miss Kentucky, and I miss my family. And all the sweetest winds, they blow across the south. Oh, my sweet Carolina, what compels me to go? Oh, my sweet disposition, may you one day carry me home.
Can you hear the birds singing outside? I can, and I know this microphone's quite sensitive. Oh, I hope you like that one, Dad. Your request. Hey, Goston! Thank you for resubscribing. Gosh, subscribed for 2 months. Has it already been? That's incredible. It feels like we haven't known each other that long, and I can't believe you're on month 2 already. Thank you so much for resubscribing. That's awesome of you. Thank you. Oh, it is a fabulous song, that one, isn't it? Love it. Love it. To write a song like that, eh? Okay. Now now. This next one of mine. Do you know, I've dabbled with harmonica on this one. But I don't think that's for now. That would be too experimental. And well, I like experimenting, but actually, it's in a different key altogether. Have I still got the thing in here? Pulls out boxes of harmonicas. Oh, F. Might be this one. Well, we can try it, can't we? See what happens. That's the spirit. Hey, Rob, how's it going? Lovely to see you, sir. Rob, I didn't tune in last night, but I happened to notice, I think it might have been as I was going to bed, actually. I happened to notice you were live, and it said your usual kind of, artwork, animation type stuff. But I think it also said something about playing guitar in your description. So am I right in thinking you've popped your music cherry on Twitch, so to speak? Okay, right. This is one of my originals, Firebird.
Right. Okay. So
Couldn't request
look pretty good.
Constant Companion twice. And I'm going to
micro
try
business and wearing all the hats,
I might try
feeling
some of this.
overwhelmed and struggling
I
with
didn't see the
work-life
clip going,
balance.
I beg your pardon.
Yet a mastermind,
Rod's
you're not
triggered
alone.
that. Thanks, Rod's.
Many hands make light work. At Yellow Mastermind, you spend time with other.
That's great. That is good.
Yeah, that's the thing with these clips. I haven't got the audio monitoring on, so I didn't actually hear any of that. I've got to figure that out. It's an OBS thing, isn't it? You all know what it's like. Oh, no worries, Rodster. No, I think if I sort it out my end though, just so I can hear it, then at least if you trigger it, at least I'll hear something and I'll know something's happening. Just don't do it in the middle of a song. Oh, that's cool. Mod love. I never knew that was a command. Is that something you put in there, Rodster? That's ace. Love that. It just picks a random clip every time. Yeah, that one does. Yeah. And I've also got it going on my like a Be Right Back screen, and it's on my countdown screen. So when I start the stream, it's like a 10-minute countdown thing, and it just pulls random clips from my own channel, you know. So what that does force you to do, it's quite useful. It forces you to maintain a certain amount of hygiene with your clips, as it were. Because they can get a bit messy, can't they, the clips? Firebird, did you fly too high? Reaching for the stars, did you go too far this time? Firebird,
You're dreaming alone, dreaming of the day gonna get away and come back home. Where did you go? I've been looking all over for you. Where did you go? 'Cause I can't find you. Sing for me, my Firebird, a song that I've never heard, that I never heard you sing. Firebird, I can't make you stay. Darkness falls so the stars can show us the way. Firebird, will you rise up again? Stronger than before, better than you were way back when. And you never know what's coming around the bend. You never know when you might need a friend. Sing for me, my Firebird, a song that I've never heard, that I never heard you sing. Sing for me, my Firebird, a song that I've never heard, that I never heard you sing.
What's going on here in the chat? Did somebody just say an acoustic guitar is just... Oh, Kat. Hiya, Kat. How's it going? I think I saw you sneak in, but it was in the middle of a song, so I've forgotten since then. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Acoustic guitar equals pick storage. That's a good one. I tell you where else is pick storage. That little filter thing inside the tumble dryer. Am I wrong, guys? Right, I've only got one song in the queue there, guys, and Cypress the Witch has requested Simple Man. And I normally knock off about 9 o'clock, so we've got about 40 minutes left here, so if anyone wants to pop a song in the queue. Goston, I'd love to play one for you as a thank you for resubscribing. There is one I want to chuck in the list tonight, actually. I've got a couple of... I think I've got a couple of new ones on the list this week. And I've added a Frames song, because I went to see the Frames in Belfast a couple of weeks ago. So I've added a Frames song called Star Star to the list, so I do want to chuck that one in at some point. I meant to last week and I forgot. Do you know Bad Man by Book of Fears? No, I'm afraid I haven't heard of either of those. The song or the band. I'll try and look it up. Right, my son is online gaming at the moment, and he's just through that door there, and he's making a heck of a noise, so I'm just going to go and ask him to try and keep it down a little. How do I do this? Oh, I can't find it anymore. It's not there. There we go. Phew. Right then, where are we? Simple Man. Awesome. Hello. And I've just realised I'm on the wrong guitar. Need to change to the lower one. It's always handy keeping a guitar detuned a whole tone, just for those songs that are otherwise too high to sing. Now then, those of you who tune in regularly here will know that there's a problem with this guitar. Occasionally, there's a problem under the saddle here with the pickup, and occasionally it starts to hum. So what game do you play? I'm not sure what he's playing. He's been playing that ghost one, Phantasmori, whatever it's called, something like that. So some sort of ghost hunter thing. And he also plays something called Gmod, which is like a, I don't know what it is. And I'm not sure what he's playing at the moment, actually. But he loves his games. It sounded like he was having a lot of fun. Yeah, you make me feel guilty now. Asking him to be quiet. Well, the thing is, you see, I turn off at 9 o'clock and he'll be on that till midnight, so...
Mama told me when I was young, come sit beside me, my only son. Listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come, they will pass. You'll find a woman, you'll find love. Don't forget, son, there is someone up above. Be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Forget your lust, the rich man's gold. All that you need is in your soul. You can do this if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied. Be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Don't you worry, you'll find yourself. Follow your heart, nothing else. You can do this if you try. That I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied. Be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Be a simple kind of man. Be something.
I think that annoying hum crept in there somewhere. But hey. So that was for Cypress the Witch. I hope you liked that, Cypress. Thank you so much for requesting it. There was an interesting chat emerging there about retro computer games, wasn't there? Tonecaster says, I'm sure I wouldn't play guitar nowadays if they were computer games when I was young. Yeah. I'm the same. I'm very easily distracted, and I do love computer games still. I played them quite a lot from the age of about 10 upwards. So that's quite a lot of history of computer gaming, really. Kat says, played on a Commodore 64 with my cousin. Yeah, I remember the 64. I never had one, but I knew people who did. I had the Spectrum before that, and before that the ZX81, the old Clive Sinclair thing. And then following that, the Commodore Amiga. I think that came after the 64, didn't it? And then, of course, after that, it was all sort of PlayStations and things, and PCs, of course. But yeah, Rodster had a 64 as well. Awesome. Cypress, your singing is giving me the happies. That's lovely to hear. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cypress. The Phantom Happies. Brilliant. Yeah, I love a bit of gaming. Though strangely enough, we're all on Twitch, aren't we? And Twitch is primarily, originally set up for gamers, wasn't it? I don't know if you're allowed to say this on Twitch, but I still don't see the point of streaming games. There, I said it. How are you doing that high electric tune at the same time as the rhythm lower? Are you just asking about the use of the loop pedal there, Rob, I wonder? Or I know what it might be. I had the pedal on, but what you're hearing is that signal chain, and you're probably hearing it acoustically through this mic as well. So that might explain, if you could hear like two aspects of the guitar, that might explain that. Because this is a large condenser, it's quite sensitive, it's quite open, so it's picking up everything. I was looping, yeah. What age of the son are we talking about, actually? He's 16. 17 soon. So, no, still a teenager. Okay. Sorry, I'm just catching up the chat here. Kat says, also had an Amiga, but wasn't the same as the C64. That's interesting. Wow. And the Atari STs, does anybody remember those? They were supposed to be quite revolutionary at the time for music production, weren't they, actually? So I wonder, the musicians amongst us, how many were into Atari STs? Yeah, Rob's listed quite a list there. Wow, bit of a Nintendo kid there. My eldest son's actually got a viral video on YouTube of when he first got his Wii. If you go on YouTube and search for something like Christmas Wii excitement, you'll see my son opening the present and realizing it's a Wii and then getting very, very excited about it. And it went viral and, over 1 million views on it and everything. It's a very old video now, though. You'll see like a big old CRT TV in it. We didn't even have flat screen TVs in those days. Yeah, Rob, yeah, I was looping for a bit of that towards the end, yeah. So I hope that's cleared that up for you. Yeah, that would be it then, yeah, great. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind the chat here, aren't I? Play scary games they can watch you scream. Yes, yeah, there is that. That'd be fun. And actually, one of the only times I have watched some gaming recently was I really enjoyed the TV show The Last of Us. Being well aware, of course, that it's based on the game, but I'd never, ever played or seen the game even. So I watched the whole series of Last of Us and thought it was absolutely brilliant. I loved it. So then I deliberately went and watched some streamers playing Last of Us just so I could get an appreciation of, how they'd transformed the game into the TV show. So that was really interesting. But yeah, if anyone hasn't seen Last of Us, and I know it's... people will say it's like a zombie thing, but it's not really. Well, it is a little bit, but there's a lot more to it. It's very good. Right, I'm up to date with the chat. That's awesome. And I should have turned the reverb off while I was talking. We've got one song in the queue. Dad has requested House of Stone, which Catherine will be very pleased about because she loves this one. Oh, and while I remember, I mentioned earlier that I've added a couple of songs to the list. One of them being a frame song. So I'm going to add that now so that I don't forget, because I did forget last week. Oh, where are you? Should have left it out, shouldn't I? Cool. I'm not going to lie, I'm just searching YouTube now for this Wii opening clip. Yeah, Christmas Wii Excitement, I think it's called. You'll find it. It might be on my old... I used to do like a cycling website. It might be on that channel, possibly. I don't know, I can't even remember. Right, wrong guitar. Gosh, this song is on Capo 7, which always feels so high. Rob's found it. Yeah. Cool. Right, here we go. Yeah, Rob, yeah, sorry, the links are disabled, aren't they? So were you trying to post a link there, were you? It says nice stars. Were you trying to post a link to the actual video, were you? Does it let me post links? I wonder. Ooh, wow, Cyprus, I've just seen the request you put in. What a lovely request. And it's a brilliant song. I think I've only ever done it once. So I'm now quietly getting nervous about that one, but I'm excited about the idea of trying it because it's a beautiful song. Churchyard auction, a sight to see where the eyes are big and the odds are lean. The pockets are all empty, the chances are all gone. But there's a free bed here on a house of stone. Now some may sing sounds of hallelujah and dream about a mansion of gold. But to each be true and to each be known. My dreams are all resting on a house of stone. A house
house of stone. Say the devil's a sly one, many kind friends, his riches are boundless, they know no end. Down in the valley, the shadows grown, but in the light high over Calvary sits a house of stone. House of stone.
Hey, Bring Me Rocks, thank you so much. Wow, Bring Me Rocks, thank you so much. You've resubscribed and done a gift sub as well. And a gift sub for Rodster as well, and to Kat. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Wonderful. And Tina and Kat, thank you for the bits as well. Wonderful of you. Right, that request was for Dad. Hope that was okay for you, Dad. Oh, Vligendavir, time for bed. Thanks for the tunes. You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, Vligendavir. I'm really glad you were able to make it. Sleep well, my friend. Oh, I'm just wondering if my guitar was off for that. Maybe the guitar was off for that one. Never mind. Good job I got a sensitive microphone that would have heard it anyway. Right, next up. I don't know if who's familiar with the Frames? Glenn Hansard's band. Anybody familiar? Always good to hang around here, even without Alicia. You make me feel guilty now. I sacked Alicia. She was doing my head in. No, it was amazing technology, you know, and I was the first streamer to try Alicia with Uber's technology, and very happy to have participated in the early trials of that. I think it was always intended as something that would assist a streamer who was perhaps, you know, brand new to Twitch, where their chat was very, very quiet, and it would just help sort of nurture things along, wouldn't it, and stimulate some conversation. I just found it a bit distracting. I think human curiosity is such that we were all just constantly prodding and poking and kind of testing the limits of its capabilities and you know, where it would draw the line at certain things, or which is fine, it's fun, but it got to the point where I just thought, yeah, enough of that. Indeed, poking was the best thing. Yeah. There was a lot of fun to be had with that sort of stuff, wasn't there?
Star, star, teach me how to shine, shine. Teach me so I know what's going on in your mind. 'Cause I don't understand these people. Say the hill's too steep, well, they'll talk and talk forever, but they'll just never climb. Falling down into situations, bringing out the best in you, flat on your back, yeah. Star, for every word I'm heeding, can you help me to see? 'Cause I'm lost in the marsh. Star, star, teach me how to shine, shine. Teach me so I know what's going on in your mind. 'Cause I don't understand these people saying the world's asleep. Well, they toss and turn forever, but no rest will they find. Star, star, teach me how to shine.
Something like that. That's my first ever go at Star Star by the Frames. And Bring Me Rocks. Did I see you did another gift sub? Gosh, you did as well. Thank you so much to Joanna. Thank you. Let me just try to catch up with the chat here. Okay. Delaying the inevitable of my lunch break. Oh, bless you. Kat's asking, do you have this song uploaded somewhere? Was that the last? What, the last one I was playing? Star Star. That's a Frame song by the Frames, yeah? Glenn Hansard's band, if that's the one you're referring to. The chord pattern just spoke to me. Oh. And Kat's asking for links. Bandcamp. I haven't got a Bandcamp. I haven't got a SoundCloud. I've got, let me see. I've got a load of links here. Let me just click them for you and they'll appear. I've got a Twitter, I've got an Instagram, I've got a YouTube, and I've got a TikTok, but I have no idea why I've got a TikTok. Complete waste of time. And I've got a Facebook. So hopefully, did that give you them all? Yeah, yeah, it did. Oh, and I've got like my own website as well, but I don't really do much with that. There you go. Oh, and there's the Discord, of course. I'm just trigger happy now. There you go. Yeah, I haven't got like a Spotify or a SoundCloud, and I'm not really good at recording stuff. I find the process of recording like really tedious. So that was the Frames. Yeah, OnlyFans, yeah. Right, let me look for this Bloom song that Cypress has requested. What's the matter, Kat? What's made you angry? Okay, let's give this a go. The unsocial rock stars get all the views. Did everyone enjoy, or did everyone watch, in the first place, the Glastonbury footage over the weekend? Highlights from Glastonbury, anybody? What did we reckon? What did we like? One of the highlights for me was a fantastic musician. He's a bit of a prodigy. Is it Jacob Collier? I think his first name's Jacob. Only a young guy, like multi-instrumentalist and just phenomenal music knowledge. I've seen some of his YouTube videos. And he did this thing with the audience where he was basically sort of prompting them to sing certain tones, and then he would like raise his hand or lower his hand and prompt them to sing, harmonies. And he would get like different parts of the audience to sing different harmonies with each other just by raising and lowering his hands. Amazing, really good stuff. Right, let's see if I can remember how this goes. I've got a little drum pattern thing on this one, so if I play it, it might remind me how it goes. Ah, Cyprus, I hope that was kind of okay for you. I've not done that for months and months and months, and I could barely remember it. I'd like to work on that and do more with the ooh 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 bits on the harmonies on the chorus. I remembered halfway through, oh yeah, it's supposed to have more of an emphasis on that. Cool. Right. I'm going to leave it there for tonight, guys. Thank you so much, everybody who's tuned in. Oh, wow. Did we reach 700, did we? That's awesome. Look at that, eh? Oh, yeah, thank you. It was Mrs. Zerius, did I ever pronounce that right? Thank you so much for the follow. 5 minutes ago, you were the 700th follower. Wow, awesome. And Bring Me Rocks, thank you for yet another gift sub. That's just incredible of you. Thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. Wonderful. Oh, Crowley says he loved it. Thank you. And Cyprus, it was lovely. Thank you. Great. I'll practice that one because I love that song. It's a nice little song. I'm not sure if that drum beat was the right pattern for it either. I'll find something a little bit more subdued, perhaps. Something that fits it a bit better. Right. Oh, Zerius 1984. Thank you for the follow. I must be on 701 now. Gosh, it's awesome. Right, onwards and upwards, as they say. Let me just see who's live and who we might raid. Oh, Mal's Tunes is on. I would love to raid Mal's Tunes because he's awesome and really nice guy. As soon as I saw he was live, no question, I'm going to raid Mal's Tunes. Let me just refresh that just to check I'm not looking at an old cached screen and perhaps he's not actually live. There we are. Yeah, I know he's on. Brilliant. Cypress Rich, thanks for brightening my afternoon. Well, thank you for brightening my evening. It's I always like to stream on a Monday night. It's kind of, getting the first day of the working week out of the way, and it's a nice thing to do on a Monday evening, and it just makes it all worthwhile that you guys are all here and just saying nice things, and it means the world. It really does. It's great. Thank you. So let me set this raid up. Oh, thank you, Rodster. Thanks. Yeah, I mustn't forget to thank Rodster as well. One of the most prolific and wonderful mods on Twitch. And don't forget, Rodster's got his own channel in which he plays music as well, Rodster Jams. So go ahead and please follow Rodster. He streams every working day week, isn't it? Monday to Friday, Rodster, I think I'm correct in saying. But just a half an hour stream. So for me, it's like 11 a.m. So it kind of depends where you live. I know Rodster is in the US and he gets up very early. So he's streaming at like silly o'clock in the morning. I don't know how he does it. But it's just a half an hour of sunshine and positivity and optimism. And I love the guy. So did that work? Did I do the raid thing? Is it ready now? I can't see it there. Something's hiding it from me. The window across the top. So that means I can't see the raid button, Rodster. How do I actually raid without seeing the button? I've just got a thing across the top that says gift a subscription and I can't get rid of that. Twitch novice. Are you able to trigger the raid, Rodster? Do you know? Yeah, I thought I've done the /raid thing, but I just can't. Normally it shows it me at the top and then I hit the button when I want it to go, but I couldn't see it. Let me try it again. Maybe I did something wrong. Ah, it says invalid username. How strange. Oh, perhaps he's finished. Was he finished? Oh, he's still there. Let me try that again. Ah, right. Okay, it says now the raid has been created, but I still can't. Oh, yes. Sorry. No, it is there now. I don't know what I did wrong. How strange. Okay. We're off to see Miles Tunes. Oh, thank you for sharing the raid calls again. Guys, have a wonderful week. Look after yourselves and be cool. And I'll see you next week. I'll be back a week tonight. Take care of yourselves. Thanks, everybody. Take care.